Guys, it finally happened. I did not talk to a woman yet, but Tommy Fleetwood's a PGA Tour winner, and frankly, that's even better. Fairway Jesus probably has one of the most electric bags on the PGA Tour right now, so let's go through it. Starting with the driver, this was a big one for TaylorMade because finally they got one of their top names to win with a QI35 in the bag. Last event of the year, a core model 10.5 degree with a Fujikura Ventus TR Blue 6X. He is currently in standard loft in the upright lie angle position. He was previously in one click toward lower and upright. Something definitely worth pointing out about the driver is that it is a tour head, but it is not the dot head that has been popularized by Scotty and Rory, which is a slightly lower spinning version of the core. Instead, this one has a 54-degree starting lie angle instead of 56, so when he puts in an upright, it gets closer to like 57, 58 versus 59 or 60. Could not be a Tommy What's in the Bag without the mini driver. An R7 quad, 13.5 degree set, one click toward lower and upright with the same shaft as his driver. Heavier weights up front in the mini with a 15 gram in the heel and a 10 in the toe, so obviously trying to get this thing to turn over. All the way through the US Open, he actually had Ventus Velocore Plus reds in the driver and mini, but switched into the TR Blue with the Travelers. And since switching, he has not had a single week where he has lost shots to the field off the tee. 5-wood is a QI35 core, 18 degree. What you're going to notice is no adjustable hosel. This is so they can bend it on the tour truck to his preferred specs. And of course, the ever glorious QI10 24 degree 9-wood. Both shafted with a cult classic at this point, the Mitsubishi Kurokage Silver dual core Tyna titanium nickel 80Xs. That 9-wood replaces his 4-iron, then he jumps from 4-wood straight to blades. Wild to me. TaylorMade P7 TW's 5-through pitching wedge with Project X 6.5s. Now, you might have noticed on his irons, he plays Iomix sticky 2.3 grips, and the reason for this is because he beats balls with his irons, and the Tour Velvet cords that he plays on everything else absolutely rip apart his hands. These are a little bit softer. Most people would play a high toe wedge in their higher lofts, but Tommy does not. He plays a high toe 4 in his 52 degree. It is an ATS grind, and all of his wedges are shafted with Dynamic Gold Tour Issue S400s. Sand and lob wedges are the new TaylorMade milled grind protos, a 56 standard bounce and 60 standard bounce, and this was a big one for TaylorMade because earlier this year he was gaming Vokies in his sand and lob wedge, but they got him to switch into the new milled grind protos, now MG5, at the Memorial. He went from a D grind to a standard bounce in the 56 and an M grind to a standard bounce in the 60, so some relief on the Vokies to fuller soles on the TaylorMades. Putter is just a legendary one. TaylorMade Spider Tour Black with the custom Sharpie alignment aids, and there's a story here. Basically, at the RBC Heritage, he spent 2 hours testing 2 different putters, a TaylorMade Spider Tour Black and a TaylorMade Spider ZT. He ended up really liking the Tour Black, but he was a huge fan of the milled True Path alignment on the front of the ZT. So him and one of the tour reps went into the tour van and used Sharpie and a ruler to try to recreate it on the Spider Tour Black. And they made him an engraved one, but he has kept the Sharpie in play. If you somehow didn't love this man already, gaming a Pix ball has got to do it for you. A black numbered variant of the TP5X.